Thomas Partey will leave Arsenal. There is growing concern that Thomas Partey will leave Arsenal on a free transfer this summer as contract talks between the two parties have stalled, according to a report, with two major European clubs hoping to capitalize. The 2024-25 season was one of Partey's best ever in an Arsenal shirt as he largely managed to avoid the injury issues that have previously impacted his time at the Emirates. He made 52 appearances across all competitions and chipped in with 4 goals and 3 assists. Partey showed his versatility by putting in dominant displays in both central midfield and at right back. The star is now 32 years old and it was previously suggested he could follow Jorginho out of Arsenal on a free transfer. However, his great form convinced both Mikel Arteta and Arsenal chiefs to engineer talks over a new contract. Arteta wants Partey to stay in North London and maintain Arsenal's squad depth, even with the expected arrival of Martin Zubimendi from Real Sociedad. Arsenal want the Ghanaian to continue on his current wages, reported to be £200,000 a week. Partey and his agent, though, are thought to be angling for a pay rise, which is causing serious issues. Previously looked nailed on that the 51-cap international would be staying put, but his future is up in the air as there is now just a 50-50 chance that he stays. Sevilla star Lucien Agum is one player Arsenal could target to replace Partey, should he leave for the Turkish Super League or Serie A. Thomas Partey's Arsenal future remains uncertain, with the midfielder's contract set to expire on June 30. 32-year-old was instrumental to Mikel Arteta's side during the 2024-25 season and featured 52 times for the Gunners in all competitions. He even contributed 4 goals and 3 assists and was available for every game bar 2, seemingly putting his injury issues behind him. Arteta said when asked if he wanted Partey to stay, "I think consistency-wise it's been his best season. The way he's played, performed, his availability, has been exceptional and he's a really important player for us." Partey has been in Ghana in recent days and attended the 2025 Ghana Football Awards over the weekend. The midfielder was named Football of the Year at the event, beating the likes of Antoine Semenyo and Inaki Williams to win the award. Partey's charity organization, the Thomas Partey Foundation, was also awarded the Football for Good award. Taking to Instagram on Monday, Partey shared his delight at being given the award. The midfielder wrote, "I'm honored to receive the Ghana Footballer of the Year award for the 3rd time. And to my foundation on winning the Football for Good award. This is a testament to the impact we seek to make in our society." Thomas Partey set to become free agent as contract negotiations. Arsenal midfielder Thomas Partey is now expected to leave the club on a free transfer amid reports that new contract talks have stalled. The 32-year-old is out of contract at the end of the month, and when Arsenal published their retained, released list, signifying which players are to depart as free agents, the midfielder was named in a separate group with whom talks over a new deal were still ongoing. Arsenal midfielder Thomas Partey is now expected to leave the club on a free transfer amid reports that new contract talks have stalled. The 32-year-old is out of contract at the end of the month, and when Arsenal published their retained, released list, signifying which players are to depart as free agents, the midfielder was named in a separate group with whom talks over a new deal were still ongoing. Partey has just had his best season as an Arsenal player. Amago Shinwa. Partey has been with Arsenal since 2020 when the club triggered a release clause in his Atletico contract worth £45 million, $60.4 million. But injury has ultimately put a ceiling on most of his time in North London. The 32-year